Bienvenidos and welcome to another episode of Spain on a Fork. Today, we're going to grab the almighty zucchini, also known as a courgette, or as we call it in Spain, calabacín, and create a classic Spanish recipe, this time from the beautiful Canary Islands, famously known for their sunny beaches and having some beautiful architecture. We're talking stuffed zucchinis with creamy garlic mushrooms. This is known as Bubangos, Rellenos de Champiñones. Let me tell you, these stuffed zucchinis are filled with so many amazing textures and flavors. The recipe is made with simple everyday ingredients, and the best part, super easy to make. Folks, serve these stuffed zucchinis as a tapas appetizer or even as a side dish. Either way, it's the kind of food that with each bite, it's gonna fill you with so much goodness. This video is sponsored by Tienda.com. The Tienda is an online superstore focusing on selling all things Spain for your home and kitchen, and they've been around since 1996. And like I always tell you, they have the biggest selection of artisan Spanish ingredients like queso manchego, the famous jamón serrano and jamón iberico, Marcona almonds, olives, the beautiful canned seafood from Spain, and all the basic pantry staples you need, such as extra virgin olive oil, which we're going to use in today's recipe, among so many other great ingredients. And let me tell you, when it comes to cookware, they have an amazing selection of authentic Spanish paella pans that range in size from 2 servings all the way up to 50 servings. And they even offer classic grilling systems, that way you can always perfectly cook your paella. Folks, visit Tienda.com. Let them know Albert from Spain on a Fork sent you there. Make sure you use coupon code ONAFORK during checkout for 10% off your order. Alright, let's just jump right into this. I'm going to grab 3 small to medium-sized zucchinis that have already been washed and patted dry, and cutting off about ½ inch from each end, which is 1.25 centimeters. Then we'll cut each zucchini in half lengthwise, and then using a spoon, we'll gently scoop out the pulp. You want to make sure to leave a border at the ends. That once we add the filling in there, it holds it all together. Then we'll season the insides of the zucchini with some sea salt. And then we'll place them cut side down over some paper towels and let them sit there between 15 to 20 minutes. By taking this step, that salt's going to extract the water out of the zucchini. That once we cook it, it's not mushy and it keeps its beautiful firm texture. For the next step, let's start making the filling. I'm going to heat a large fry pan with a medium heat and add 3 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, which is 45 milliliters. Make sure you use the good stuff here. This is what truly makes the difference. Leave where you get the Spanish one I'm using in the description box below. While the oil is heating, I'm going to thinly slice 11 ounces of mushrooms, which is about 300 grams. I'm using typical white mushrooms, but you can use any mushrooms you like. And we'll also finely chop 1 small onion and roughly chop 4 cloves of garlic. And like I've told you in prior videos, if you prefer, you can chop the ingredients before heating the pan. Then we'll add the chopped onion into the hot fry pan. And we'll mix it around continuously, that way it evenly sautés. After 2 to 3 minutes and the onions are slightly translucent, we'll add in the sliced mushrooms and a kiss of sea salt. And we'll mix the mushrooms around, that way they're all coated in the olive oil. And at this stage, you don't have to mix this around continuously, but do get it every 1 to 2 minutes, that way all the mushrooms evenly saute. In the meantime, I'm going to add the pulp from the zucchini into a fine sieve, and using a wooden spoon, push down on it to remove any of the excess water. After sauteing the mushrooms between 7 to 8 minutes and they're lightly brown, we'll add in the zucchini pulp. And we're going to continue to saute this and go for a few minutes here. About 3 to 4 minutes after adding the zucchini pulp and it's lightly sauteed, we'll add in the chopped garlic, along with ½ teaspoon of dried thyme, which is ½ gram. And season everything with sea salt and freshly cracked black pepper. And we'll mix this continuously and go between 30 seconds to 1 minute until the garlic is nice and fragrant. After 30 seconds to 1 minute and that garlic is nice and fragrant, we'll add in 1 tablespoon of all-purpose flour, which is 8 grams. And we're going to continue to mix this and go for about 1 minute on the flour. This is enough time to cook off the raw flavor in it, that way it doesn't overpower the flavors of the filling. After cooking the flour for about 1 minute, I'm going to add in half a cup of milk at room temperature, which is 120 milliliters. I'm using low fat, but you can use any milk you like. Just make sure it's at room temperature, otherwise it can easily curdle. And we're going to continue to gently mix this and go for a few minutes here until we end up with a thick and creamy sauce. After 3 to 4 minutes, and we've ended up with a thick and creamy sauce, we'll turn off the heat. Then we'll add in half a cup of shredded cheese over the mixture, which is 60 grams. I'm using a Spanish Manchego that's been aged for 4 months, but you can use any cheese you like. And we'll give it one final mix until it's well mixed together. Alright, let's move back to the zucchinis. After letting them sit there between 15 to 20 minutes, using some paper towels, we'll pat them completely dry inside. And if you see there's too much salt in there, you just wipe some of it off. Then we'll stuff the zucchinis with a creamy mushroom mixture. You want to make sure to evenly spread it around. And then we'll add the stuffed zucchinis over a baking pan that's lined with parchment paper. And we'll top each one off with a kiss of shredded cheese. Once again, I'm using a Spanish Manchego, but you can use any cheese you like. And then we'll add the zucchinis into a preheated oven, 200 degrees Celsius, which is 400 degrees Fahrenheit. And we're going to go for about 20 minutes here until that cheese is fully melted and it's golden baked. After about 20 minutes and the cheese is melted and beautifully golden baked, this is ready to go. I'm going to remove the zucchinis from the oven and transfer a couple into a serving dish. And for the final touch, we'll top them off with some chopped chives. Check it out, our Spanish stuffed zucchini with creamy garlic mushrooms are done. Easy to make, beautiful presentation, and all done using simple everyday ingredients. Let's give these a try and see how they turned out. Once again, folks, Bubangos rellenos de champiñones, a recipe from the beautiful Canary Islands. Here we go. That's a double. That right there is out of this world good. That is amazing. That filling has such a great flavor to it, with the mushrooms really shining through, and that zucchini rounds up for the perfect balance. Easy to make, the simplest ingredients. Give these a try at home. Once again, as a topless appetizer, or even as a side dish. Either way, it's the kind of food that with each bite, it's gonna fill your body with so much Spanish goodness. Really quick before I go, a shout out to a couple of my patrons, Dr. Michael Barvitz, Clarence Bolin, and Martin Giddings. Young guys, thank you so much for being patrons of Spain on a Fork. You know how much I appreciate you. Enjoyed today's video, hit that like button, leave me a comment below, and if you're not subscribed, don't forget to smash the subscribe button and click on the bell icon. That way you can get notified every time I release new content and to become a part of the Spain on a Fork family. Till the next time, hasta luego.